All right, good morning. It is day six. Day six. We're still down here in Orlando, Florida. Today is going to be a hangout at the resort day. I'm over here at the golf course right now. It's pretty awesome, beautiful place. Look, yesterday went really well. I should have done another recording last night at dinner, but I think my family and our guest that's with us, they might not wanted to have been part of that, so I decided not to do it. But we went to a restaurant last night in Disney Springs, downtown Disney Springs, and it's called T-Rex. T-Rex. It's like a dinosaur type place. If you've ever been to a rainforest cafe, think rainforest cafe meets dinosaurs and animatronics, and it was pretty awesome. But coming off of that lunch that we did at Disney at the actual Disney park. What was it? Where did we go yesterday? Magic Kingdom. Yeah, when we were at Magic Kingdom and we did that buffet lunch yesterday that I was talking about. I loaded up at that buffet. I loaded up. I mean, I had an enormous amount of protein. By the time we got around to dinner, even though we were walking the park all day, I think we walked. My daughter was tracking it. She said we walked about 11 and a half miles. That's not a big deal for me. I do a lot of walking, so I walk 12, 13, 14, 15 miles pretty often. I know my wife was pretty tired. We were all tired, don't get me wrong. But yeah, we were walking the whole park yesterday, because when you go to Disney, that's the third thing you do. The first thing you do is try to make memories. Second thing you're trying to do at Disney is get rid of all your money, give it to them. And they're very good at making you do that. They're very good with helping you do that. And then the third thing you do at Disney is you walk a lot, right? So that's cool, because then by the end of the day, you feel like you did something. You're tired for a good reason. Anyways, I loaded up, ate a ton of protein for that buffet. And we had lunch probably around 1 o'clock. And by the time we got to Disney Springs and went to T-Rex, which was a place I've been looking forward to going to for like a week or so, I was checking out that menu even when I was still back up in Maryland in our house. I was very excited to go to T-Rex. There was a lot of protein choices there. They had ribs, they had steak, they had all the things that I needed. But I was so full, I didn't eat anything. I had nothing. So everybody went around the table ordering beautiful hamburgers and things of that nature, bacon cheeseburgers, double cheeseburgers, French fries. It was awesome. I ordered nothing. I had water. It wasn't because I was starving myself. It was because I had so much protein that I was full. I was still full hours later. And I had nothing but water. And then my son at the end says, "Dad, can we get this amazing dessert?" They've got one of those little dessert things sitting on the table telling you about this amazing dessert that they do that's special to them. It's their unique dessert. And I'm like, yeah, why not, man? We're here on vacation. Go for it, man. And this dessert comes out with like a volcano in the middle of the plate, and then like 4 enormous pieces of chocolate cake around it, and then 4 enormous scoops of vanilla ice cream with caramel coming off the side of all of them. Not only was this dessert impressive in terms of its presentation, it had to have tasted good, because they all just tore it up. They just tore it up. And I sat there and just watched them. And you know what? Again, sort of like what I was saying yesterday, I'm so locked in on my goals right now that watching them eat that dessert, watching them eating bacon cheeseburgers and French fries on vacation in a really cool environment restaurant after a really long, wonderful day, folks, it didn't bother me. And I must admit, I'm a bit surprised by that. In fact, I'm a lot surprised by that. I think just mentally, I have locked in so much that I'm just not letting things get past me now. I'm not letting things bother me. I'm telling you, I sat there at that table with them last night, and I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed the environment that we were in. I enjoyed the restaurant and all the little animatronics of the dinosaurs moving around. And it didn't bother me one bit that they were eating all that food in front of me. I mean, literally not one bit. That is kind of an amazing revelation to me right now. I'm kind of stunned. Pleasantly so. Anyway, so today is, what did we say? day 6? Yeah, day 6, I guess, right? Yeah, day 6. I did get up at 6 a.m. I got in bed around 10:30, 11 o'clock last night. I got up at 6 a.m., but I did indulge in a little bit of some vacation action here. So I stayed in bed for a little bit longer. I stayed in bed till about 6:30. I haven't worked out yet. It is currently 9:15 in the morning. My wife and my son are driving down to Miami to spend the day down there today. And I got to do some work from the resort here. I'm hanging out in the resort all day, and believe me, there is nothing more that I would want to do than sit by the pool and have a couple of margaritas or some type of tropical drink that has a little umbrella in it. Nothing more would be enjoyable than that. Except staying true to who I want to be. That would be more enjoyable. So listen, we're going to have a day here at the resort. I haven't worked out yet. I'm going to go back right now. Just going for a walk, going up the golf course, all that kind of stuff. Got some coffee earlier. I'm gonna head back to the room right now. I'm gonna make breakfast. And then I'll probably work out around 11:30 or 12. So yeah, I am on vacation. So I'm gonna push my workout a little bit later because I don't have a whole lot to do today except for probably a couple hours of work. I'll do that by the pool. So anyways, stick with me. I'll give you an update later on.